Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Welcome to the Voice Sports Network. Tonight's action between the New Haven Bulldogs and the Leo Lions and East Allen County Schools battle between two rivals that's dated back to 1938. They are playing for the old leather ball here tonight. You can follow it on Twitter. You can see that Leo has it posted, the picture of it. You can also hashtag us on Voice Sports, and we'll post your comments on screen during the game. I'm Steve Orth alongside Aiden North and Kyler Decker. Leo comes in at 8-4, and New Haven's 9-4. Tonight is the Hall of Fame game. New Haven is inducting three people into the Hall of Fame. Andrea Baker, class of 1995. Basketball coach Steve Screeton and Matt Bischoff, baseball player from class of 2006. We'll have that at halftime. Leo's 1-1 in the conference. New Haven is 2-0, so they're looking to stay on top. They're tied at the top of the conference with three teams, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out this year. Leo, 8-4, and it's kind of been an up and down season for them so far. Recapping their year, they went on a 5-game winning streak. They beat Eastside in the first game of the season. Then they beat Heritage. They played Huntington North and beat them 41-40, a conference foe. Then they beat Manchester. They beat Garrett, and they were 5-0. And then they lost to Hamilton Heights, was their first loss of the season over Christmas break. They beat Richmond, and then they lost to Fort Wayne Dwenger, which New Haven just beat this past Wednesday night. And then they beat Richmond, or Lebanon, and they lost to Concordia, beat Canterbury, and then they lost to Norwell last week. So it's been up and down the last few games for the Leo Lions. The Leo Lions are led by Craig Kloffstein and Dylan Barrow. Dylan Barrow is 6'8", so he's going to look to try to get an inside presence. He's got some size on the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs' tallest player on the inside is Jacob Workman at about 6'4", 6'5", so it's going to be a great matchup between the Leo Lions and the New Haven Bulldogs. New Haven has come into the season here, and they have been on a roll as of late. They got a 2-game winning streak. They're 9-4 overall. They beat Northrop in the first game 78-68, lost to Blackhawks 60-55, beat Concordia 59-54, beat Homestead 54-51, an old conference foe, beat Woodland 73-56, beat Belmont 65-45. Then they lost back-to-back games in tournament to Lake Central 53-48. Lost to Jeffersonville 71-50. Beat Blackhawk in a redemption game 61-36. Beat Horizon Christian 94-63. Lost to Snyder last week 59-45. And then the last two games, they beat DeKalb last week 61-48 at DeKalb. James Gardner had an excellent game, had 19 points, had 9 in that first quarter, so look for him to be hot again tonight. He got off to a great start against DeKalb. And then they beat Dwenger on Wednesday night 56-42. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the starting lineups here on the Voice Sports Network.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School athletics. Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition. And their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles. Hi, this is Dale from The Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you're looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
We live, work, and play in this community, and when you need us, we'll be there. I'm Dave McComb of D.O. McComb & Sons Funeral Home, and I'm proud that my family has been part of this community for generations. We've seen countless changes, but our commitment to helping you will always remain the same. Family owned and operated D.O. McComb & Sons, providing a shoulder to lean on and a special place to honor and celebrate a life. We hope you'll turn to our family when in need.
D.O. McComb & Sons Funeral Homes. Find them online at McCombandSons.com.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network. First, we'll do the starting lineups for the Leo Lions. Leo will start number 15, Craig Kloffenstein. He's a senior, 6'2" guard. Number 24, Reed Heron, 5'9", senior. Other guard, number 42, Dylan Barrows, listed at 6'8". He can play inside, he can play outside, so look for him to play some inside out. He's a senior, 6'8", Dylan Barrow. Routing out the lineup at the forwards, number 44, Jeremy Davidson, a 6'1" sophomore. And then number 6, the 6'5" forward, senior, number 45, Max Dove. Leo Lions are coached by Kerry Cogdale. He's in his 14th year. He's 152 and 101. We'll have the sportsmanship pledge, and then we will have national anthem, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups here on the Voice Sports Network.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
Important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School athletics. Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition. And their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360.
Now the starting lineups for the New Haven Bulldogs as they're announcing Leo's right now. New Haven will start number 10 at point guard, Keyshawn Moore, who's the quarterback for the football team. So we'll have maybe a matchup between the two quarterbacks. Craig Hopstein was the quarterback for the Leo Lions, and they had a fierce battle. Leo won that game, but we'll see if New Haven can get redemption on the basketball court. Number 12, Marquis Stevenson, is at the shooting guard. He can shoot it from the outside. Had a great game against Bishop DeWanger. Number 22, James Gardner. Number 30, Diamond Towns. And number 42, Jacob Workman. They're announcing the 92 sectional championship team. Steve Screeton was the coach. Kurt Dagger. Doug Pickett, assistant principal at the middle school. And Brandon Martin.
And now, the starting lineup for your New Haven Bulldogs. Number 10, a 5'9" junior, Keyshawn Moore.
Keyshawn Moore is going to have to really penetrate well and take care of the ball. Bulldogs are deep on the bench, too. They can bring in Adam Westrick at point guard. Also bring in Joey Rowan. Isaac. We've seen Whitney Harris get some time, too, lately. James Gardner had a great game against DeKalb. Diamond Towns, not very big, but he can play like a power forward.
6'3" senior, Jacob Workman.
And in the middle, number 42, Jacob Workman.
Bulldogs are coached by Bruce Stevens.
Bulldogs are coached by Bruce Stevens. He's in his second year.
Tonight's event are Robert Childress, Jared Fine, and Shane Salisbury.
We are set for basketball here on the Voice Sports Network. I'm Steve Orth alongside Kyler Decker and Ada North. Don't forget, at halftime, we will have the Hall of Fame ceremony. Student section is pumped up for the Bulldogs here tonight. Dylan Barrow would jump against Workman. And we are set. Tip goes to the Lions. Number 24, Reed Heron gives it off to Craig Klopfenstein. Craig Klopfenstein brings it across the timeline, gives it off to Reed Heron. Back to Dylan Barrow at the top of the key. Hands it off to Craig. And he gets a blocking call. It looked like he gave a good shove there. Interesting call there. So Leo gets that first call. Definitely looked like Craig got away with a push. Number 44, Jeremy Davidson will inbound it, gets it into Dylan Barrow on the left wing against Workman. He'll drive left baseline. Tried to bounce it in to number 45. Max Dove couldn't get it in there. First turnover for the Lions. Keyshawn Moore will run the point for the Bulldogs. Leo's in a 1-3-1 defense. This Bulldog offense likes to penetrate and work the ball inside, so they're going to have to work for baskets here. James Gardner in the left corner, over to Marcus Stevenson, over inside to Diamond Towns. Oh, and they break it, and Workman puts it up and in. Good ball movement for the Bulldogs right there, and the Bulldogs will pick them up full court. Tipped away, and it'll stay Leo basketball.
That was some great defense by Leo right there. By New Haven.
Reed Heron will inbound it. Full court press by the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs put a press on DeKalb, and DeKalb really struggled with it, so they're trying to force some turnovers here. Dylan Barrow gets it in the front court, gives it to Craig Klopfenstein. To Barrow for three. No good off the back of the iron. Loose ball, and James Gardner comes away with it. A little behind the back. Gives it to Marquise Stevenson. Back to Gardner. Gardner over to number 10. Keyshawn Moore back to Stevenson for three. He missed the shot. And it'll be Leo basketball. 6:39 to play here. And we have a push. Second team foul, first on Marquise Stevenson. Craig gets it in. Reed Heron to Barrow up ahead. Number 44, Jeremy Davidson, and he turns it over. Gardner's got it, or Towns has got it. He drives left side down the lane, throws it up. No good, off the mark. Loose ball. He gets his own rebound, and we got a jump ball, and it will be New Haven basketball. Pass goes into Towns to Gardner for three. No good, off the back of the iron. Good box out there by Max Dove. Up ahead to Dylan Barrow. Over to Jeremy Davidson. He'll pull a three. No good, in and out. And Diamond Towns has it. Up to Gardner. Left side. Gardner will pull it back and gives it off to Keyshawn Moore to run the point. Moore back to Gardner. He'll play a little catch. He'll set up the offense. Looks like Leo, a little zone defense here. 2-3 right now. They're changing up a bit. 2-0, New Haven. Workman gets it inside, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the line for two shots. 5:38 to play here in the first quarter. New Haven 2, Leo 0. New Haven comes in at 9-4. Leo is 8-4. free throw is up and good by Workman. So Workman's got 3 points. He'll look for 4 here. Shot is up. No good. Off the mark. Rebound, Craig Klopfenstein. He goes behind the back. Gives it off to Dylan Barrow. Bounces it inside to Max Dove. Puts it up and in. And Max Dove will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play and tie it up.
Leo, basket number 45, Dove is good.
Good look there on the inside for the Leo Lions. Free throws up and good. So we have a tie ball game, 3-3, 5:29 to play here in the opening quarter. Keyshawn Moore's got it. Gives it off to James Gardner. Back to Moore, drives in the lane, loses control of it, loose ball, and Reed Heron comes away with it. Craig Klopfenstein brings it up. Gives it off to Reed Heron. And it's tipped up and in, a 2-point basket. Stevenson tipped it in for the Bulldogs. Basket's good the other way. I think they'll give it to Heron underneath. 5-5. 3 on the way. Reed Heron hits the 3.
New Haven's got to play defense on him when he's that wide open.
Heron hits the 3. Actually 2. It was on the line. Shot is up and good. Towns with the 2-point basket. Jeremy Davidson has it near the volleyball line, guarded by Marcus Stevenson. Gives it off to Craig, drives right baseline, kicks it back to Reed Heron. Reed Heron almost got away with a travel there. Did get away with one. Hands it back off to Jeremy Davidson. Jeremy Davidson right side, gives it to Dylan Barrow. Kicks it out to Reed Heron for 3. Good. Reed Heron is shooting well from outside. That time it was a 3. He was behind the line.
He's having a great shooting night tonight.
So Reed Heron's both shots were 3s. They listed as a 2. We'll have to see who they give the other 2 points to underneath. It looks like they gave it to Max Dove on the tip in by New Haven. Official will explain it to Coach Stevens. 11-7. Reed Heron's got 6 for the Lions. Max Dove's got 5. At the end of the first quarter, East Noble 12, DeKalb 15. Adam Westrick is in along with Whitney Harris and Ivan Upshaw with 3:25 to play. Upshaw's got it. 2-3 zone by the Leo Lions. Adam Westrick back to Gardner. Left side to Upshaw. Cross-court pass to Westrick. Westrick will pull a 3, and he hits it. Adam Westrick with the 3 for the Bulldogs. 11-10, back and forth here early. And a turnover by the Lions. .259 to play. Joey Rowan comes in. Gardner will take a seat. Coach Stevens likes to bring in a rotation in the middle of the quarter, give his starters a little breather. Right side Upshaw, over to Westrick. Westrick pulls it back to Rowan. Rowan over to Westrick. Takes a few dribbles left. Brings it back out to the top. 2:33 to play here in the first quarter. Westrick for three. Got it. Adam Westrick. He's got 6. So he matches Reed Herron. And the Bulldogs take the lead 13-11.
Both these teams are shooting great today.
Cray drives down the lane, puts it up, and it was on the floor. That'll be the third team foul. Decent-sized crowd here tonight on the Hall of Fame night. A lot of former alumni in the crowd. Jeremy Davidson, right corner. Drives, takes the one-hander, and it rolls in. Nice shot by Jeremy Davidson to tie up the game. 13-13, 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Westrick brings it to the front court, gives it off to Rowan on the right side. Over to Westrick. Westrick takes a few dribbles, picks it up, looking. Gives it to Ivan Upshaw. He'll drive left baseline, picks his dribble up, gives it to Rowan. He'll pull the jump shot and hits it. Joey Rowan with the shot. 15-13. Bulldogs take the lead. 1:45 to play here. Next dead ball, number 32, will check in for the Bulldogs. Robert Starks, no good on the three by Dylan Barrow. Leo tipped it out of bounds. Starks will check in for Diamond Towns. Lions have yet to sub. Bulldogs just had their 5th sub, so they have fresh 5 out there. Upshaw for the long three, no good. Rowan gets the rebound, and he got fouled. Good rebound there by Joey Rowan. He's the son of Kevin Rowan. He was the girls' coach for a number of years here at New Haven. He's an assistant now on the boys' team. Upshaw gets it to Harris. He'll pull a jumper. It's short. Upshaw gets the rebound, though. He'll take it back up. Blocked by Barrow. And Reed Herron's got it. Hoffenstein brings it across the timeline right side. Gives it to Reed Herron. 1:10 to play. Loose ball, and it goes off Herron. 15-13 New Haven. After one quarter, it's Norwell 23, Belmont 11. Westrick gives it off to Upshaw. Upshaw's got it on the right side. 2-1-2 it looks like for Leo right now. Actually looks like they're playing a box and one. The one is playing on Joey Rowan. Rowan will pull the three. No good, off the mark. Robert Starks tried to save it. It'll be Leo basketball. 43 seconds left here in the first. New Haven 15, Leo 13.
These teams are going to have to drive to get points since they're starting to miss all these deep shots.
Cray brings it across the timeline, right side. And we have a 5-second call. Seemed like a pretty quick 5 there. 32 seconds, so we'll look to see if New Haven will take the last shot of the quarter. Gets it into Ivan Upshaw. 31 seconds left here. Pulls it back, Ivan Upshaw. Drives right side, pulls the jump shot, and he airballed it. Rowan tried to save it, and he was on the end line. So Leo will have a chance here to tie it up. 15-13 here in the first quarter. Pass goes into Kloffenstein. He'll cross the timeline. 7 seconds left. Drives right side, kicks it out. Dylan Barrow for three. No good, off the mark, tipped up. No good, and that's the end of the first quarter. New Haven 15, Leo 13. We'll be right back here on the Voice Sports Network.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value an investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
We live, work, and play in this community, and when you need us, we'll be there. I'm Dave McComb of D.O. McComb & Sons Funeral Home, and I'm proud that my family has been part of this community for generations. We've seen countless changes, but our commitment to helping you will always remain the same. Family owned and operated D.O. McComb & Sons, providing a shoulder to lean on and a special place to honor and celebrate a life. We hope you'll turn to our family when in need.
D.O. McComb & Sons Funeral Homes. Find them online at McCombsons.com.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network, New Haven 15, Leo 13. Pass goes into Kloffenstein. He'll bring it up. He's got it left side. Jeremy Davidson. Gives it off to Davidson, left side, drives left baseline, and he got pushed. Gardner will check in for Rowan. Don't forget at halftime we'll have the Hall of Fame ceremonies. Pass goes into Max Dove. Max Dove left side. Backs it in. Looks for Barrow. Dillon will drive and he got fouled. That'll be the 6th team foul. Pass goes in to Max Dove. Back to Kloffenstein. Number 32's in for the Lions. Dishes it in to Barrow. Fakes, puts up the shot, and drew the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Fouls on Starks. Team 7th, so Leo will be in the bonus. Checking in for the Bulldogs, Diamond Towns and Jacob Workman. Free throws up and no good. Westrick gets the rebound. He'll bring it across the timeline. 15-14. Upshaw puts it up and in. Back the other way, Craig Kloffenstein takes it down the middle lane, puts it up and in. 17-16. Gardner's got it left side. Gives it to Upshaw for 3. Got it! Ivan Upshaw. He's got 5 here in the second quarter. Bulldogs have a 4-point lead. Jeremy Davidson. Gives it to Morer. Barrow hands it off. He'll keep it. Spins in the lane. Takes the one-hander, puts it up and in. Barrow with the basket. Marquise Stevenson will check in. Reed Heron will check in. 20-18, 6-11 here in the second quarter. Gardner brings it in. Left side to Marquise Stevenson. Back to Westrick. To Stevenson for 3. Way downtown off the back of the iron. Diamond Towns got the rebound. The foul was on Reed Heron on the box out. Lob goes into Diamond Towns. He puts it up and missed the shot. Loose ball. Gardner comes away with it. Loose ball in the lane. Still loose. Craig Klopfenstein comes down with it. Brings it up. Gives it to Barrow, and he traveled. Columbia City 12, Huntington North 9. At the end of one. Shot is up, no good by Workman. Max Dove gets the rebound. Cray will bring it up, 5:25 to play, 20-18. Cross-court pass to Reed Heron for three. In and out. And Diamond Towns has got the rebound. He'll bring it into the front court. Drives down the middle lane, puts it up, and in. Diamond Towns, the strong move to the basket, makes it 22-18. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. Reed Heron fakes, drives in the lane, gives it off to Dove. Dove tried to get rid of it. He got blocked. Coach Cogdale wanted a foul there. Didn't get it. Westrick picks up his dribble. Looking. Gives it off to Marquise Stevenson. Back to Westrick. He'll pull it back. Gives it to Marquise Stevenson, left side. Into Towns. Towns will take the jumper from the free throw line. Missed it. We have a foul away from the basket. It was on the Lions. Fouls on Barrow. His first, team's fourth. Workman in the paint, puts it up and in. Workman's got 5. 24-18. Up ahead, Barrow. 3 on the way by Reed Heron, no good, off the mark. Stevenson's got the rebound. 4:10 left here in the second quarter. In the lane, Workman puts it up and in. Workman's got 7. A leading scorer for the Bulldogs right now. 3 on the way by Jeremy Davidson, no good. Leo really living and dying by the 3 right now. Cray's got it. He'll take a shot from the free throw line. Missed it. Diamond Towns has got the rebound. Up ahead. Stolen away by Cray. He'll bring it up left side. Drives, takes it up to the hoop, and drew the foul. So he'll go to the line for 2 shots. 26-18. Bulldogs have built a strong lead here, 8 points. Leo's gone cold from the field. Free throws up, and no good. Reed Heron will come to the sideline. Free throws up, and good. So Craig Klopfenstein, 1 of 2 there. Makes it 26-19, 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. Looks like a little box and 1 right here. Or like a triangle and 2. 3 on the way by Diamond Towns. He hits it. Diamond Towns has got 7 for the Bulldogs. 29-19. Barrow with the basket. He silences the crowd. Cuts it to 8. Lob to Gardner. Gardner right side. Cross court to Moore. Moore will pull a 3. No good, off the mark. And Gardner gets the rebound and puts it up and in. Gardner's got his first 2. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs, largest of the game. Stolen away, up ahead. Stevenson drives, puts it up, and in. Marquise Stevenson with the basket. With that, Leo will take a timeout. 12-point lead for the Bulldogs. We'll take a timeout, too, here on the Voice Sports Network.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network, New Haven's got a 12-point lead. Leo took a timeout there. East Noble's got a lead over DeKalb at half, 32-19. Once again, New Haven picks him up full court. Jeremy Davidson brings it up. Pulls it back, 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. At halftime, we'll have the Hall of Fame inductions. Offside in the paint, missed it, no good. Loose ball. And Diamond Towns got it left side, puts it up, and in. Diamond Towns with 9. 35-21. We have a reach in. That'll put Davidson at the line for the 1-and-1.
Fouling for the Bulldogs, number 10, Moore.
It'll be a 1-and-1. 1:36 to play here in the opening half. Northrop 15, Northside 13, so that's a surprise in the first quarter. It's early. Jeremy Davidson hits it. He'll have one more coming, and he fires and hits it. So cuts the lead to 12. New Haven will set it up here on offense. 1:30 to play, 35-23. Moore right side to Gardner. Gardner to Towns at the top. Drives in lane, spins, throws up the shot. Got it, Diamond Towns. He's shining tonight, 37-23. 14-point lead. Westrick and Upshaw will get ready to check in with 1 minute to play here. We have a bump. .57 seconds to play, 37-23, 14-point lead for the Bulldogs. Jeremy Davidson at the line here. It's 2 for 2 here in the quarter. Shot is up and good. Westrick and Upshaw check in. Stevenson and Moore come to the sideline. Davidson will have one more. He fires, and it's good. 57 seconds left. Looks like New Haven will maybe settle for the last shot here. Gardner drives left side. Westrick drives in the lane, up and under, puts it in. Westrick's got 8. Good team effort by the Bulldogs right now. Diamond Towns gets called for the reach. Fouls on Towns, his first. Team's 10th, so they'll be in the double bonus here. Cray will have 2 shots. 39-25 Bulldogs. Free throw's no good. Perkins, Rowan, and number 54, Mikkel Griggs check in. Free throw's up and good. Cray hits 1 of 2. Makes it 39-26. 20 seconds left here. New Haven can take the last shot. Westrick's got it. Drive left side into the lane, throws up the shot. No good, off the mark. And we have a foul on the Bulldogs. So that'll put the Lions at the line for 2 shots with 7.5 seconds. At the conclusion of this quarter, we'll take a 30-second timeout, and then we'll be right back with the New Haven Hall of Fame inductions, and then following that, we'll have our halftime stats. Free throws up and good by Max Dove. Cuts it to 12. He can see if he can make it 11 here. Free throw's good. 39-28. Westrick, 7 seconds. We have a foul on the floor. Leo has a couple to give. Pass goes into Rowan. 2 seconds, takes the long 3, no good, and that's the end of the first half. New Haven 39, Leo 28. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be right back here on the Voice Sports Network.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School athletics.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 16th annual.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network, we have the New Haven Hall of Fame inductions. I'll put it over to the PA announcer. I believe it'll be the 3 inducted is Matt Bischoff, Steve Screeton, so when the PA announcer comes on, I'll turn my mic over so you can hear him. The former inductees are on the far baseline with
Tonight we are inducting 3 individuals into the Hall of Fame. Our first inductee is Matt Bischoff, class of 2006. Although Matt Bischoff earned 8 varsity letters in 3 sports, it was in baseball that Matt would make a permanent mark in New Haven athletic history. In 4 years as a letter winner in baseball, the Bulldogs would capture 2 sectional titles and 3 conference runners-ups. Individually, Matt would set season and career wins by our pitcher and whip, strikeouts, and wins while earning all success at Purdue. First as the Big Ten Freshman of the Year in 2007, and later setting the Purdue Boilermaker career record in strikeouts. Matt became the first Boilermaker to be named All Big Ten in baseball each of his 4 seasons at Purdue. Following graduation, Matt would enjoy a 5-year professional career that would reach AAA in the Baltimore Orioles organization. Today, Matt works for Allgreen as a regional marketing director and serves as a consultant to the New Haven baseball program. Congratulations, Matt. Our next inductee, Andrea Baker-Bierman, class of 1995. The all-time leader in New Haven track history with 700.
Matt Bischoff was the first inductee. Andrea Baker is the second.
Andrea Baker was recognized 8 times as a first-team All-NHC performer, 3 times as second-team NHC, and 1 honorable mention in 4 years of varsity track experience. Her time in both the 100-meter hurdles and 300-meter hurdles would set a New Haven record, which also still stands as a conference record with the closing of the NHC this past spring. Andrea qualified for the girls' state track meet, a record 4 times in a total 7 events, and was a runner-up in the 100-meter hurdles in both her junior and senior years. Andrea took her talents to Central Michigan, where she was again a 4-letter winner, competing in both the 4x100-meter relay hurdles and the 100-meter hurdles for the Chippewa. During the indoor season, Andrea ran the 55-meter, the 200-meter, and the 60-meter hurdles, in which she set both a school record and MAC record that earned her all MAC honors. Andrea is the Director of Special Services for Madison Grade Schools and is currently on a family medical leave following a successful kidney transplant for son Aiden in the summer of 2015 and the birth of son AJ this past November. Andrea is married to New Haven graduate Andrew Bierman. Congratulations, Andrea. And our final inductee, Coach Steve Screeton. A 1975 New Haven graduate where he participated in basketball and baseball. Coach Screeton returned to New Haven as assistant to Ron Hubbard before becoming the head basketball coach in the fall of 1990. In his first season as the head coach, Screeton's squad would capture the Bulldogs' first ever sectional title in 1991. Only a last-second shot by state-bound Whitco in the regional championship would prevent a Sweet 16 appearance to this impressive season. Coach Screeton's teams would win 3 additional sectional titles in 1992, 1995, and again in 1996, making it the most successful decade in New Haven basketball history. Coach Screeton would be named NHC Coach of the Year and New Sentinel's Allen County Coach of the Year in 1991. Coach Screeton would end his career in 2003 with the most wins ever by a New Haven high school basketball coach. Coach Screeton still resides in New Haven and is currently teaching in East Allen County schools as a 5th grade teacher at New Haven Intermediate School. Coach Screeton is married to 1974 New Haven alum Elaine, and are parents of 3 children, Eric, Katie, and Kara, all New Haven graduates. Today, he enjoys spending all his free time with his 3 grandchildren, Lucy, AJ, and Lizzie. Congratulations, Coach Screeton. And one last round of applause for our 3 inductees and all of our
Hall of Fame inductees, Matt Bischoff, Andrea Baker, and Steve Screeton was the basketball coach for the New Haven Bulldogs for a number of years. Stepped down in 2003. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the halftime stats here on the Voice Sports Network.
Wait, how many? 2?
Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition. And their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network, we'll have our halftime stats by A North. Go ahead and give us our halftime stats. First for the Leo Lions.
Craig Kolfenstein, 4 points. Dylan Barrow with 4 points. Ray Heron, 6 points. Jeremy Davidson, 6 points, and the leading scorer for the Leo Lions is Max Davis with 7 points.
Max Dove, 7 points. Leo's got 28 points. They're down by 11 right now, and New Haven had a good team effort in that first half. Give us the unofficial scoring for the first half for the Bulldogs.
James Gardner, 2 points. Marcus Stevenson, 4 points. Ivan Upshaw, 5 points. Jacob Workman, 7 points. Adam Westrick, 8 points, and the leading scorer for the Bulldogs is Diamond Towns with 11 points.
And on the scoreboard, they have 13, so he must have missed a bucket there. So New Haven's got 39 points. Leo's got 28. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be right back with the second half here on the Voice Sports Network.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network, New Haven is up 39-28 to start the second half here. Some scores from around the area: Northrop 39, Northside 32, so that's a surprise right now. Warsaw 25, the Goshen Redhawks 18. It looks like Carroll was ice cold early on, and they are leading 15-13. So New Haven will start with the ball. Ball goes into Stevenson, drives right baseline. Gives it to Upshaw. Upshaw's got it. Back to Marquise Stevenson. I'm Steve Orth alongside Kyler Decker and Aiden North, bringing you the action here on the Voice Sports Network. Don't forget, all games are archived. Check them out at any time. Good box out by the Leo Lions. Up ahead. Barrow puts it up. Missed the shot. Didn't get a call either. Got bumped. Stevenson comes back in transition. Missed the shot. Loose bar. Barrow's got it. Davidson right side. He'll pull a three. No good, off the mark. Loffenstein with the rebound. Puts it up. No good. And the Bulldogs come away with it. Diamond Towns was shining bright in the first half. Three on the way by Gardner. No good, off the mark. Over the back on Workman.
Fouling for the Bulldogs, number 42, Workman.
Loffenstein, top of the key, gets a screen, goes right, kicks it out. Fakes, puts it up, no good off the mark. And Gardner comes away with it. Up ahead, Diamond Towns drives left side, throws up the shot, no good. Workman gets it, he gets blocked. A foul on Max Dove, so Workman will go to the line. Workman had good position there to get on the inside. Free throws up and good by Workman. First basket of the second half goes to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs got a 12-point lead now. Makes both. 6:25 to play here, 41-28. Kyler, what do you think Leo's going to need to do here to get back in this game?
They're going to need to drive more instead of taking the deep shots, because then they can get more points to get ahead. They need to play good defense.
They've really are living and dying by the three, and they've gone cold as of late. They did not hit a three in the second quarter. Another missed basket for the Lions. 41-28. Back the other way. Keyshawn Moore gets blocked. Little transition for the Lions. Popstein drives in, missed the shot, and went off the Lions. It'll be New Haven basketball.
Those kind of shots have to be made to win.
Yeah, they got to try to get the three-point play, try to get the basket and one. Stevenson's got it, gives it to Gardner right side, kicks it to number 13, Towns. He puts it up and in. Diamond Towns with his 15th point of the night. 43-28. Leo's got to get something going here. Gray drives in the lane, missed the shot. Max Dove went down hard. And he will have to come out. Number 14 will check in, Alex Welsh. No call there. Officials have been letting him play a little bit both ways. 43-28, 5:25. Lob goes to Towns. Towns gets it to Gardner. Gardner puts it up, no good. And he drew the foul on the floor. Reed Herron's his third foul, so he'll come to the sideline. Westrick is in for the Bulldogs. He had a good first half. He'll pull a three. No good off the mark. Barrow with the rebound. Gives it off to Kloffenstein. Right side. 43-28, New Haven. Davidson gets it inside to Barrow. Morer in the lane. Up and under. Puts it up and in.
Good job driving and making the shot.
Moreau with the basket. A little up and under there. Cuts it to 13. 4:35 to play. Stevenson will pull the jumper, and he hits it. Marquise Stevenson's got 6. 45-30. Cray pulls the three. No good, in and out. Tipped up, loose ball, still loose. And New Haven comes away with it. Kicks it out to Gardner. One dribble, pulls the shot, no good. Loose ball. Leo's got it. Gardner drives left baseline. Kicks it back out to Towns. Over to Stevenson for three. No good off the mark.
Leo can't leave them open like that.
45-30. 3:45 to play here in the third quarter. And Barrow, he hits it. Big shot right there. Fouls on Workman. Barrow hit the basket, tried to complete the three-point play, and missed the free throw. Leo's missed a lot of free throws here tonight. 45-32. 3:30 left here in the third. And we have a hold. Whitney Harris and Joey Rowan check in for the Bulldogs. 45-32. Foul on Moreau. Oh, Diamond Towns with an up and under. Missed the shot. Leo comes away with it. Leo's trying to put a dent in the lead here. Down by 13. Got a foul on the floor. Snyder 24, Homestead 22. Stolen away, New Haven's basketball. Up ahead. Rowan. Pull it back. Gives it left side to Gardner. Three on the way by Whitney Harris, no good. Upshaw with the offensive board, puts it up and in.
Good job getting that rebound and making that shot.
Yeah, Leo's got to box out there. Can't let him get second chance points. Down by 13, now 15. Got to box out. Westrick drives, kicks it. New Haven's had a great team effort here tonight. Rowan from way downtown, and he airballs it. Probably not the best shot there. (47-32). 2:16 to play here in the third. Barrow in the lane, puts it up and in. He's got 8. Barrow with 8. Actually 9. (47-34). Tipped out of bounds. At half, Lures leads Carroll 28-24, so that's a surprise so far. Columbia City leads Huntington North 30-23 in the third quarter. Rowan with the basket. Makes it a 15-point lead. Long three, no good, off the mark. Tipped up. Max Dove's back in there, puts it up and in. Good hard effort there by Max Dove. He'll go to the line.
Now that they made that shot,
you can see that he's still in some pain.
Now that they got that foul, now they've got to make the free throw.
Fouls on Rowan, his third. See if they can cut the lead here to 12. No good. Whitney Harris gets it. Throws it off of the Leo Lions. Robert Starks checks in. Westrick's got it, crosses the timeline. Gets a screen, drives left side in the lane, kicks it out to Whitney Harris. Good crossover, pulls the jumper and hits it. Whitney Harris, his first two. 51-36, all New Haven here tonight. 1 minute to play. Upshaw's got it, drives left side, puts it up and in. Ivan Upshaw hits it. 53-36. Up to Harris. Harris puts it up and in. And Leo will take a timeout. So we on the Voice Sports Network. New Haven 55, Leo 36.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
We live, work, and play in this community, and when you need us, we'll be there. I'm Dave McComb of D.O. McComb & Sons Funeral Home, and I'm proud that my family has been part of this community for generations. We've seen countless changes, but our commitment to helping you will always remain the same. Family owned and operated D.O. McComb & Sons, providing a shoulder to lean on and a special place to honor and celebrate a life. We hope you'll turn to our family when in need.
D.O. McComb & Sons Funeral Homes. Find them online at McCombandSons.com.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network, 37 seconds left here in the third, and it's been all New Haven, 55-36. Leo's got real sloppy with the basketball as of late. Three on the way, good. Moreau with the three, he's got 5. 55-39, 18 seconds. Westrick drives right side, gives it off to Gardner. To Harris. Upshaw. And we have a turnover on the Bulldogs. .4 seconds. Shot is no good at the end of third quarter. New Haven 55, Leo 39. We'll be right back on the Voice Sports Network.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network, I'm Steve Orth alongside Ada North and Kyler Decker. Some scores from around the area. East Noble 44, DeKalb 41. Northside still losing to Northrop 39-32. So Northrop having a big game there, trying to knock off Northside. Leo's got it on the inside, gives it out to Reed Heron for three. No good, off the mark. Morayer comes away with it. Reed Heron for three, another one. No good, off the mark. And Jeremy Davidson's got it. New Haven has Gardner, Westrick, Upshaw, Harris, and Starks. 16-point lead. Davidson for three, no good, off the mark. The foul on number 20, Westrick. New Haven in a little 2-3 defense. Stolen away by Harris. Right side. Tipped away. Off of New Haven. Gardner will take a seat. Stevenson will come in. Right side. Reed Heron for three. No good, off the mark. Whitney Harris with the rebound. 55-39. Westrick's got it. Marquise Stevenson. Lobs it. Diamond Towns. He drives in, throws it up. No good, off the mark. Loose ball. It'll be Leo basketball. 55-39, 6:22 to play. Three on the way by Davidson, and it's good. Jeremy Davidson with the three. Makes it 55-42. Leo just down 13 now. Westrick. Tipped away by Reed Heron. Gardner will check in for Westrick. And we have a travel. Davidson in the lane, pulls the jumper, no good, off the mark. Dove puts it up and in. 55-44, so Leo inching away here, just down 11. Stevenson, left side, drives, dish to Workman, puts it up and in. Workman hits the basket, he's got 11. 5 minutes to play, 57-44. Gardner's got it. Up ahead. Back to Gardner. Puts it up and in. (59-44). New Haven goes back up 15. 4:35 to play. Left here. Leo will take a 30-second timeout, so will we on the Voice Sports Network.
Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network, New Haven's up by 15, 4:31 to play here on the Hall of Fame night, where 3 former Bulldogs were inducted. Steve Screeton basketball coach. Matt Bischoff, a baseball player, and Andrea Baker, a track star. Got their purple sweaters. We have a foul. (59-44), 4:24 to play. Stevenson drives, throws up the shot, no good. Loose ball. Workman's got it, he missed it. Barrow gets the rebound, gives it off to Davidson. Leo needs some baskets here. He loses control of it, and it'll stay Leo basketball. (59-44). Dove with the three, and he buries it. Max Dove. He's working hard for that player of the game. He's got 14, and we have a foul. 59-47. 12-point lead for the Bulldogs. Number 12 checks in for the Leo Lions, Stanton Haney. Stevenson's got it. 3:50 to play here. Conclusion of our game, we'll have two players of the game, one for Leo, one for New Haven, since it's a dual broadcast. Courtesy of the YMCA of Fort Wayne, our sponsor for players of the game. We'll take timeout when the game is over, and then we'll come back with our final stats and our players of the game. Fouls on Gardner. Team sixth. Lob goes to Barrow. It's up and good. Barrows. Barrows got 11. Thrown away. Workman got it. 10-point lead, so Leo has a chance to dive back in it here. They can get a stop. They do. Miss shot. Gardner's got it. He'll pull a jumper. No good, off the mark. So Leo's got a chance here to bounce right back in here. Cray in the lane, loses control of it. It'll stay Leo basketball. New Haven looked like they were pulling away in the third, but Leo is crawling back a little bit. They're trying to get it within under 10 here. See what they can do here on this possession. This is a really important possession. They're going to have a fighting chance to win the ball game here. Three on the way by Davidson. Got it! Jeremy Davidson with a huge three, and that makes it a 7-point game. So Leo's got to get some defensive stops here. Coach Stevens will take a timeout. He'll talk it over, so will we on the Voice Sports Network.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of Allen County High School athletics.
Back here on the Voice Sports Network, Leo's got it within 7 with 2:24 to play here. They were down by about 15 at one time. At the end of third, Northrop 56, Northside 46. So upset city there. Carroll's on a 17-2 run, and they're back up 41-35. With under a minute to play, DeKalb is up by 2 against East Noble. Lob goes into Gardner. 2:20 to play here. Stevenson gives it out to Upshaw. Drives right side, puts up the shot, and hits it. Ivan Upshaw, big, strong move. That's what the Bulldogs needed. 9-point lead, 61-52. Barrow takes it to the hole. Barrow with 14. 7-point lead. Leo's got to get a stop here. Diamond Towns, right side. Upshaw pulls it back. And we have a reach. Cray will check in. (61-54), 1:30 to play. These free throws are pretty important here for the Bulldogs to extend that lead. Free throws up, no good. 128. Cray drives right side, puts it up and in. Within 5, 1:15 to play. Diamond Towns will go to the line. These free throws are really important for the Bulldogs here. In ACAC basketball action, Jay County beat Bluffton 57-30. Max Dove will come to the sideline. Free throws good by Towns. Towns has 15, 5-point lead. Big possession here for Leo. For three's no good. Tipped up. Leo almost had the rebound there. Leo will pick him up full court with 1 minute left. We have a foul. Cray and Reed Heron will check back in. James Gardner will come in too. Columbia City 41, Huntington North 27. So they're victorious tonight. Diamond Towns hits it. (62-56), 6-point lead. Leo's got to get a basket here on the offensive possession. Free throw's no good. 6-point lead. Kloffenstein. Three on the way by Davidson. No good, off the mark. Reed Heron with the rebound. He'll pull it back. Cross court. Three on the way. No good, off the mark. Leo's just missed way too many shots. (62-56). Gardner hits it. So Leo put up a fight here in the fourth. Had it within 5 at one time. Shot is up and good. (64-56). 3 on the way. No good, off the mark. Barrow gets it. Another 3 by Davidson. No good. Too many missed shots for Leo. That should do it. Gardner will pull it back. Smart move. 64-56. We have a foul. Gardner will go to the line. That'll do it. New Haven will be victorious here tonight. They'll move to 10-4. Leo will move to 8-5. New Haven will be 3-0 in the conference. They'll have a tough match. Play Garrett this week. And then Norwell next week at Norwell. Be a tough matchup for them. Norwell's 2-0 in the NHC. Columbia City's 3-0 with the victory tonight. Hits both. That'll do it. 66-56. 3 on the way, no good. Another foul. On Hall of Fame night, New Haven is victorious, 66-56, depending on these free throws here. Last check, Norwell was up on Belmont, so it looks like Norwell, Columbia City, and New Haven will be all tied for the conference lead, but somebody is going to drop next week with the Norwell-New Haven game. That's at Norwell. Game will be on the Voice Sports Network. So if you can't make it down to Norwell, you can check it on the Voice Sports Network. All games are archived. Don't forget to check out all our sponsors. Free throw's good. 3 on the way, no good. And that should do it. Take a timeout. We'll be back with the post-game show here on the Voice Sports Network.
Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition. And their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
Welcome to the post-game show here on the Voice Sports Network. Post-game show is brought to you by TW Fable. Aiden North and Kyler Decker will do the post-game show. They'll give you the stats and the players of the game, one for each team. The players of the game are sponsored by Fort Wayne YMCA.
All right. We'll start out with Leo. Kyler, do you want to do them?
Which one's the points? Right. Points. Alex Welsh had 6 total points. Tristan Rex had 6 total points. Will Maru had 5 points. Dink Barrow had 13 points. Jeremy Davison had 12 points. And Mark Dove had 14 points.
Now for New Haven. Marky Stevenson with 4 points. Adam Westrick with 8 points. James Gardner with 8 points. Ivan Upshaw with 11 points. Joey Rowan, 4 points. Whitney Harris, 4 points. Jacob Workman, 11 points in the leading scorer for the Bulldogs was Diamond Towns with 18 points. So Kyler, who is the player of the game for Leo?
I'd have to say Mark Dove with 14 points. He did really well tonight shooting.
And then for New Haven, I think it would be Diamond Towns with 18 points. He had a really good game.
Those are your YMCA players of the game. Max Dove had a great game for the Leo Lions, along with Jeremy Davidson and Dylan Barrow, all contenders for that player of the game. But hands down, New Haven just played good team offense. They were victorious tonight, 68-56. Some scores from around the area before we go off the air. Looks like Lures just jumped ahead of Carroll 49-45 with 6:48 left. Jay County was victorious 57-30 against Bluffton. At halftime, Concordia 45, Southside 41. Columbia City was victorious against Huntington North 41-27. So Columbia City stays 3-0. And last check, Norwell was beating Belmont by about 10. And it looks like it'll be a good showdown down in Ossian next week. New Haven versus the Norwell Knights, both 3-0 in the conference. So one team's going to go down, and other team will be on top of the conference. So once again, final score, New Haven 68, Leo 56. Don't forget to check out all our sponsors on the Voice Sports Network on AllenCountyVoice.com. Once again, I'm Steve Orth alongside Aiden North and Kyler Decker bringing you tonight's action. You can check out all games archived on the YouTube channel on the Voice Sports Network. Have a great weekend.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.